hello. How's it going? Today we're going to be doing more sub requests, subscriber requests. I've got this little thing we're doing where we play games for subscribers. Subscribers get to request games. We've been playing through some of these. Yeah. Are you still playing? Oh, speaking of which, Demo! 3 months, it's official. It's official. 0 out of 3 hours to spend. Whoa! Demo, hey Skittles. Well, looks like it's time for a demo game. Looks like it's time. Yeah, we're doing this thing. It's we just started doing it like this month, and it's just a fun thing we're doing, playing games for subscribers. The longer you subscribe, the more hours of a game you get to Rad Racer. I mean, we could if you want, but that's up to you. It's up to you, D. It's up to you. I mean, Rad Racer is not an unfun game. Oh, hold on a second. Hold on a second. Let me just play this song in honor of you. Do I have that? Here you go. Here you go, Demo. Here you go, D. Yeah, that music is not too loud. It's playing directly from my iTunes. Do 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 do. I'm getting excited. Do 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 do. I love to race rad. Do some rad racing. Yeah, we've had our. You're right. You're right. We have. You're right. Well, Demo, it's really all about you. It doesn't matter what we think. It doesn't matter if we hate your game. It's all about you, Demo. You pick your game. Don't worry about us. We don't matter. Not tonight. Emergency, there's something green obscuring the couch blanket. There is? Oh, there's another blanket on there. Okay, sorry, 1 second. Wait, did Nabu Uematsu? Yeah, Uematsu did. Did you see my iTunes? Yes, he did. He did. Uh-huh. Oh, that's Jennifer just put her bag there. No big deal. Okay. Wait. There's a little book here. It's fine. It's alright. The couch blanket will not be... Hold on. Is that what you're seeing? Okay. Alright. There, the couch blanket is no longer obscured. I mean, this is an emergency. Jesus. That couch blanket is very important to this stream. Very important, for obvious reasons. Okay, Skittles is going to continue subbing. Alright. Well, Demo, now you know. That's why you come to this stream. It's because you learn very important things like that. Sean says he gave it a thumbs up. I think that means he's going to come to the stream. He should subscribe. More people should subscribe. Don't you guys know you get to request a game. You subscribe. It's not just like you're throwing your money away. You get something. Plus you get these valuable emotes that every other channel has, but our emotes are better. Get me with a thumbs up. Who wouldn't want that? Good. Okay, you told him? Okay, well, maybe now, Demo, I'm going to turn the Rad Racer music off. Maybe now it's time for you to tell us what we're going to play tonight. Don't keep us in suspense any longer. We're all waiting to find out. You know, we need to know. Okay. Drum roll. Simon's Quest? Okay. Simon's Quest. All right. Is that because you missed me playing Simon's Quest the last time? It's because you missed me. You missed it when I was playing Simon's Quest and you were sad. So, like, yeah, I remember you saying that. Well, now you get to see it. All right, guys. Simon's Quest. Here we go. Oh, Sapphire Drew's okay with that. We could do Simon's Quest again. That's fine. Simon's Quest Special Encore. This is going to be the 3rd time I've played through it on stream. But whatever. Maybe I can start to speedrun this game. We'll see how fast I can play through it. Maybe I could play the Famicom version. Did I do the NES version last time? I think I did the NES version, right? Or did I do the Famicom version? Anyone remember? Maybe I'll do the Famicom version. Hold on a second. Because it doesn't matter if we played in English. What is it called again? You don't mind that, do you, Demo? Trying to redeem yourself? Is there a Castlevania I haven't played in a long time? I mean, I've played a lot of them pretty recently. In like 2 hours. Well, we'll see if I can beat it in 2 hours. Akumujo Dracula. That's Castlevania 1. Hold on, let me look it up. What is Castlevania 2 called? Castlevania 2. What is that called in Japanese? What is the Japanese name? What doesn't say here? What is it? What does it say at the top? Originally released for the Famicom Disk System. Castlevania 2. What is it called in Japan? I think it's got some sort of weird name. What doesn't... Where... doesn't anyone know? Oh, look at this. The mouse cursor becomes little Simon on this website. Well, you can't see it anyway. Dracula 2 Norai no Fuin. Oh, okay. All right. There we go. Dracula 2. It's called Dracula 2 in Japan. We're going to play this one. I believe it has... Maybe did we do this last time? Maybe I should check the VOD. I can't remember. Does anyone remember? I'm trying to remember. What were the differences between the Famicom and the American version? Well, let's play the Japanese version. We're going to play... This is the original Famicom Disk System release. It'll be more interesting. Oh, you can't see this? Hold on. Sorry. I need to add a window to my sub request thing. I guess we've never done Famicom games for the sub request before. There it is. Okay. Alright. And we get to put a little text in there, let people know that D requested this, so that they know who to blame. Just kidding, D. I don't think anybody would really complain about this game, though. Look at the cute baddies. Okay. And the text, gotta change that. There we go. Sorry, it's taking a little while. Well, you only requested Castlevania 2, so I'll leave that part out. By Deemocore. Deemocore. Thank you, Deemocore. There you go. You got your name on the screen and everything. You're like a regular celebrity. How does it feel, Deemocore? To be a celebrity of the Flip Cider channel. Let's start the timer. Wait, it's in English? The story text? That's weird. Alright. It's a cool title screen. Yeah, see, the music is very different, isn't it? Like 6 times under my... oh yeah, look at that down there. Look, it's Deemocore. How about that? Oh, so I did play this. We did play the FDS version last time, huh? Because I have a... I have a game in here already. And I guess we'll do it again? Oh, I think that's saying switch disc sides. Machikuda say something. Sato. Celebrity status. Hey, how about this this awesome Japanese soundtrack, huh? Oh yeah, this was the game. This is where we left off. So we did play through the Japanese version. Okay. Well, what do you think, Demo? Should we do the... Do you want to do the Famicom Disk System version, or do you want to do the regular version? We must have... For Fliptendo, we must have played through the FDS version, I guess. What do you think? Do you have a preference? Famicom Disk System version or NES version? What do you think? Okay, regular. Let's do the regular. You know what? You're right. I don't think we've actually played through the entire American version. I don't think we actually ever finished that. I can't really remember. We've played through this game so many times. Alright. Yeah, let's switch it up. You're right. Translation problems. In the American version, supposedly, people say that there's translation problems, and there probably are translation problems. But some of that is probably exaggerated. Like, some of the weird things that the NPCs say are also weird in the Japanese as well, or like they make as little sense in Japanese. So some of it is translation, some of it is just choice by the developers to make the NPCs just generally unhelpful. There's fake hints in both versions, yeah. You never beat it? You're terrible? Demo, it's easy. You can beat this game. This game is easy. Demo, you should stream it. You should play through this game. All you need to know is just you know where to go and what to do. I mean, the game itself is very easy. I mean, you can continue as much as you want, and it puts you right back where you died. So you may as well. The game may as well give you invincibility for like how much it actually punishes you when you die. The game has no punishment except one little thing. You do lose your hearts. But that's not really a big deal. You only need to farm a couple times in the game. So just farm up for your big whip. And then once you have that, it doesn't matter anymore. You don't need to farm. Oh, you know what? Speaking of farming, I guess the first thing we should do is go get the best whip. Or should we go to the Borderline Mansion first? I mean, we don't need the best whip to just go to Bord. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to try to farm on the way. It'll save time. So let's go to the first mansion. Well, we would need the white crystal, though. Oh, do you get that for free? Hold on, let's go back to town. Yeah, this game is amazing. I agree. I don't get tired of it either. It's a lot of fun. You lose your experience. Yeah, your experience really barely matters. Oh, that's annoying. I was going to talk to that guy right there. Okay, alright, whatever. Yeah, you lose your experience, which is really barely makes any difference. I mean, all experience does is increases your life bar. It's kind of nice, but since there's so little punishment in the game anyway, it's really not necessary to, like, increase your life bar. It's just purely for your own ego. There's no real reason to do it. You have a box copy of the NES version? Oh, you should play that demo. 50 hearts. What, for the white crystal? Oh, I thought was it free or is it 50 hearts? You might be right, it might be 50 hearts. I can't remember. Yeah, you should beat it. Like, why not? Just beat it, Demo. It's you know, Demo, assuming that you know where to go and what to do, which, you know, let's be honest, you can look that up. It's not really that hard. A lot of things you can just kind of find in this game anyway. If you know where to go and what to do, this is the easiest game in the series. Like, by far. In terms of mechanics, mechanical execution, sticking points, this game has nothing. It's incredibly forgiving. Incredibly forgiving. Aside from just simply losing your hearts when you die. That's the only thing. And once you get the best whip, that doesn't even really matter anymore anyway. Your defense power and your max HP. Oh, okay. Getting halfway through. See, all you have to do is just keep playing. That's it. Like, the only barrier you have to beating this game is just simply your own will to continue playing. Maybe you were trying to play without a guide and you just like couldn't figure out what to do. Well, I mean, granted, it's not super fun to play a game with a guide next to you. Well, actually, I don't agree with that. I do think it's fun. I do think it's fun to play a game with a guide. You definitely wasn't. Yeah, I mean, just play the game without a guide, and when you start to get stuck, just look at a guide to get yourself unstuck, and then that's it. Or just watch me play through, and I'll remind you of like all the things you need to do. It's Dracula with at level 3 or lower, your defense is low enough for him to one-shot you. Learn the hard way. Oh, really? Okay. No, it's not hard to. I mean, even if that's the case, Sapphire Drew, you can always just use Laurels to be invincible, and he's still really easy. So, no shame. Yeah, I mean, yeah. There's no especially in these old games. Sometimes you just kind of need to. I usually try really. If I respect the game, I'll try really hard to look it up. There's some games where you just kind of know, oh, this is going to have a lot of obtuse stuff in it. I probably need to look at a guide. And other games where it's like, maybe I can. And then some games you're just kind of like, oh, let's see how far I can get without a guide. And then, you know, once you're stuck for like a little while, like, okay, that's probably as far as I'm going to get. Like we were doing with Romancia. You know, going into Romancia, we were playing that for Fliptendo. That's another Famicom game. It's the third in the Dragon Slayer series, the prequel to Legacy of the Wizard. And going into Romancia, I mean, I knew that I probably was going to need a guide to beat that game. But I just thought, we'll play without for a while and just see how far we can get. Alright, got our white crystal. We need holy water too. Do we have enough for that? Okay. Yeah, we gotta get holy water too. Yeah. And then we could also... There's a whip we can buy in town too, but I don't really want to waste the hearts on it. Was there anything else important that we needed? I don't think so. But seriously, D, you could easily beat this game. You gotta do it. D, I'm assigning you a homework assignment. You gotta after you finish watching this, you have to go back to your own living space there. You gotta get your copy of Castlevania 2 out of the box, put it in your NES, plug it into your TV if it's not already, and I expect you to play that game and beat it. That's your homework. If I can do it, you can do it, Demo. Well, granted, maybe that's not maybe a true statement, but because I could also beat Red Racer. I'm not saying you need to beat Red Racer, but you could definitely beat this game. You could do it. That's your homework, D. Don't let me down. I believe in you. I believe you can do it. Yeah, it's a rite of passage. Yeah, watch me play first, and I'll show you how it's done. So what we could do in that first town, we could also, if we wanted to be a little safer, we could have spent 50 hearts buying a better whip. I'm gonna back up. So if we die, it's not a big deal. It's not the end of the world, but I would prefer to not die. We have what? We have where does that say your lives? Level 0? Actually, I don't know. I think it only says it like upon, you know, on the player screen, like after you've died. We should start with 3. So we start with 3 lives. If we run out of lives, the bad thing is we're going to lose all of our hearts. I'm going to try to collect hearts on the way to make things more efficient. I want to try to complete the first mansion and then go back and buy the best whip without getting a game over. And we should be able to do that. Oh, actually, shit. There's 2 mansions over here that we should do first. Maybe we should buy the 3rd whip first before buying the 4th whip, because I think we can get that over here. Also, there's like a flame we could get down there, but I think I'm not gonna bother. We're gonna try to just treat this like a speed run and just try to play through as fast as possible. Why so forgiving? It's because the main challenge is being the game fast enough to get a good ending. Right. There's basically no punishment. I mean, the main challenge of the game is just simply knowing where to go. Like, that's it. That's the main challenge. And yeah, and you can try to also play through fast enough to get the good ending. Keep in mind, though, that the endings are like... The endings are fucked up. And what seems like the best ending is not the hardest ending to get. So I wouldn't really try that hard to get like a particular ending, but you can if you want. Try to get the hardest one to get. The hardest ending, not necessarily the best ending. Pretty weird. Okay, so for the first mansion, we're in the first mansion right now. That white crystal, I needed to buy that because you need to have that crystal to be able to see this platform. Now I believe if we unequip it, it's invisible. I think you can still step on it without this. You might not actually need that crystal. Hold on, let me just check. Can I? Although, it won't, unfortunately, because I don't have another item in this column, in this row here, it won't let me switch off. But does anybody know? I think if you don't have the crystal, you can still jump on this, in theory. You just aren't going to know where it is, so you'll probably end up jumping into the water. But I think you can, in theory, jump onto that platform without the crystal, I think. But, you know, for a normal player, what you would need to do is you would want to get that white crystal. So, oh yeah, okay, that's what I thought. I think you can unequip the crystal and you can still be standing on that platform, even when it's not visible. It's not like the crystal. It's not like the platform, in other words, only exists when you have the crystal equipped. So that's the reason why you need to buy the white crystal. You want to buy a white crystal and you want to buy the holy water. The holy water is an essential item in the game. Pretty much mandatory, so you need to get that. So you need to save up 100, which, as you could see from the way I did it, very, very fast to get. Yeah, well, whatever, we'll take that death. I was talking. I was too busy talking. Yeah, so it's very fast to get. If you want to, you can also save up an extra 50. Yeah, our defense is still pretty low, so we can die a little bit easier, even in the first mansion here. You can save up to buy the second whip, like I think it's the Thorn Whip, in that first town, if you wanted to. We didn't bother because I wanted to play through the game faster. I need to really try hard to not die anymore. I wish I wouldn't died already. Okay, we got the level up. That's good. So our defense should be higher. So there's no reason to go right here. We want to go to the left. So there's 5 mansions. Do you know the basic, like, do you know how this game is played, Deemo? Like, do you know the basic setup? You probably know, right? There's like 5 mansions. You have to find Dracula's 5 body parts. You have to hit them with this stake to like collect them, and then you have to go to his castle and burn them, which has a very simplistic boss fight against Dracula. The game is like all about exploration. It's one of the very early of these sorts of exploration type games. Oh, so here's let me talk about one of this game's little tricks that it has right here. This is a good place to talk about it. The game has, in these mansions, there's a lot of illusion floors. So you gotta watch out for that. And right here, there's gonna be one coming up. Now, what you can do is you can throw this holy water to see where the solid floors are. But also, another more subtle way to tell is if you simply watch where the enemies are walking. See, the enemies will not walk. If the floor is illusion, they cannot walk over that. So you can kind of use that to tell which floors are solid and which aren't. But otherwise, you need to keep an eye out, and you will see that right here, the holy water shows that these 2 blocks are illusions, so you'll fall through there probably the first time you're playing. No reason to go down there. I think there might be like a clue hidden in the blocks. This game has clues hidden in the blocks. They're not essential, but if you don't know what you're doing, if you're trying to play this blind like we were as kids, those clues can be extremely important. But for us, they do not matter. And a lot of times they're found in the kind of obvious dead ends. Sometimes they're found in not so obvious places. But a lot of them are pretty obvious to find. Although I guess some of the more important ones in the game are not necessarily as obvious. Yeah, so that's one thing you can do. Right, so, yeah, so basically, if you were playing the game, you probably want to do what I'm doing. You want to first save up some money in the first town, buy the holy water, buy the crystal. I don't think I forgot anything else. You probably want to buy the Thorn Whip too. So you have a little bit more power when you get here. And you might even want to like grind a level or 2 if you wanted to play safe, but you don't really need to. And we're not doing it. We're living dangerously. So hopefully we have enough money for that. So that guy sells the oak steaks. You probably know about this, but each one of these mansions has an oak steak merchant. And you need to buy that to be able to actually collect the body part. You need one per mansion. Each mansion has one of those guys, but if you want to be sneaky, you can buy a second one in the same mansion and carry it to the next mansion, and that way you'll already be prepared. So you don't even need to bother finding the steak guy. Now, there might be a trap here. Yeah, I think there is, okay. There's a trap here. You really don't want to fall down here, because if you do, it takes you back to a place. And by the way, if you were paying attention, that skeleton tipped us off, because he walked up to here, then he turned around. So that is a obvious clue that you do not want to walk there. So if you're paying attention, you would have noticed that. But if not, you can kind of tell, just from a game design standpoint, that since below there, if you were to fall there, it would be really bad. So, hey, maybe you should probably be checking. Of course the developers would put a pit there. Of course they would. There's one of the most famous typos in game design history next to I feel asleep. This game is pretty much burnt in your memory. Yeah, me too, Sapphire Dream. I've played through this game so many times. Used to do 100% glitchless speedruns. So, yeah, watch the skeleton. He turns around there, so you know that the pit is right here. Now, if we wanted to fall down here, it would actually kind of be a shortcut to get back. But I think I want to go ahead and buy another steak so that we're ready for the second mansion. Since the steak guy is right here, so we're just going to go. It might save us a little bit of time. Best time was around an hour and a half. Nice. The last time we played, I think it took... I don't remember. I probably haven't beaten the game faster than 2 hours. I forget what my time was for Fliptendo. I feel like it was maybe around 2.5 or 3. We'll see if we can do it. Oh, did I start the timer this time? Okay, yeah, I did. We're at 7. We'll see how fast we can beat it this time. But I also want to try to explain the game as we go along for D. So now that I got another steak, we have that. So now we don't have to worry about finding the steak in the second mansion. We can just go straight to the body part, which might not really be that big of an advantage. I can't really remember. It's probably not that big of a deal, but it doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt to do that. It wasn't really that far out of our way. These guys here are pretty good to grind for parts because they drop the big ones, but... Oh, so as far as related to the endings, here's a little interesting tip. If you care about getting the best ending possible, you might want to do your grinding in the mansions themselves, because the game's time does not pass inside mansions for some reason. For some crazy reason, time does not pass here. So what you could do is you could do all your grinding within the mansions for hearts. But that's... I don't really want to do that. It would make the game take longer overall, I think. Yeah, you might have been the one to taught me that, Sapphire. I don't remember hearing about that before. It's a little detail that I haven't really learned about until recently. Okay, so we got our first body part, which is the rib. Wait. Oh yeah, there it is. I'm gonna keep going to the right. And we might buy that second whip, the third tier of whip. We start with the basic leather whip. You can buy a thorn whip in the starter town for 50. And the third whip, I think it's called the chain whip, I believe, and that's available in one of these towns coming up. Costs 100. It's the third tier. It's quite a bit better than the starting whip. I think it might be 4 times as strong. And then the Morning Star is 8 times as strong. The Flame Whip is 16 times as strong, I believe. Each whip you can get is double the power of the previous whip. Yeah, chain whip. And that costs, I believe it costs 100, and I don't remember exactly, but it's in one of the towns coming up, I think. Probably. I think there might be a clue somewhere. Alright, well. Or maybe we missed it, whatever. Oh yeah, this is where you get the flame. Wait, was it... The chain whip wasn't down there, was it? In the town that's down here to the left? Was it chain... Or is it... Is that where the chain whip is? His legendary Flame Whip in Smash. I mean, the Chain Whip, I feel like the Morningstar might be more legendary than the Flame Whip, because he doesn't really have the Flame Whip in that many games. Does he? I don't know. Ah, I'm gonna die, that sucks. Last life. See, if we were to die again, we would lose all these hearts. Which is why I'm gonna probably have to settle for getting the Chain Whip, if I can find it before I die one more time. But we'll go collect the flames, since I guess it's right here. I think it's in the town to the dead end forward. So it wouldn't be that one down to the left then. Okay. Fuck! No! Alright. There's an optional weapon you can get here, the flame. Not really that important. It's basically, it's sort of like the holy water. It's sort of like the torch in Ghosts and Goblins, actually. Although a bit more useful than that in this game. I took too much damage. That's not good. We need to stop taking damage. Oh, this is not a good place to do that either. I might die, unfortunately. But I don't know if I can help it. Oh, well, we died. Fuck. Well, in that case, maybe I just won't bother to get... Maybe I'll just go for the Morningstar. I don't know. Yeah, would that be down here, then? That town? It's too late now. Let's see. Oh, no. Actually, I think this might go to the second mansion, right? We need the blue crystal, though. I think you can get the blue crystal in the town before there? I don't remember exactly. I don't remember. The blue crystal's like around here. You think there's a place where you kneel down by the water? It might have been down here somewhere. That one's that leads to the second mansion. Yeah, I need the blue crystal first, so hopefully that's down here. Nope. Okay, we had to go up first. Fuck. Okay. That's where the second mansion is. You have to kneel there, but you need to have the blue crystal first. That's one of this game's little tricks. That's one of the things that might be hard to figure out if you're not using a guide. So you have to kneel in certain places to get... The white crystal just simply reveals an invisible platform. That's sort of obvious, and you can easily look into that. There's probably somebody who explains that somewhere. The blue crystal is a little bit more obtuse to figure out what you're supposed to do with that. Although, there's probably a clue somewhere about that. I don't remember exactly. There's, I think the town where you can get the blue crystal, I guess it must be up here, right? To the right? I think so. So how are you supposed to know that you're supposed to use the blue crystal there? I think there might be, either there's a clue somewhere, or, yeah, somebody might say something about it, but I don't really remember. But aside from like a text clue, it's not. It's also kind of obvious that is suspicious. That lake, you get to do something there. There is a blue. I mean, the blue crystal is something you have to use for some reason. When you get the blue crystal, I mean, it's obviously something that you can sort of figure out that a blue crystal might have something to do with a suspicious body of water. But as for the kneeling, one thing that might have helped you to realize that kneeling by that water is what you're supposed to do is if you played the first Castlevania and if you're familiar with the secrets of that game. And the first Castlevania had some... In case you don't know, it has these secret money bags and treasures you can find. by like kneeling. You need to kneel for a couple seconds in certain spots. I feel like a lot of people have forgotten about them now, but like back in the day, I think a lot of us kind of knew about those. The secret. Well, so like this game sort of like carries like that tradition of the. I mean, not tradition. Like it. You know, it makes use of that idea of like kneeling to find secrets that from the first game. It borrows that and it reuses it in this game too to like find secrets. So you know. So you know, if you played the first Castlevania back in the day and you knew about that, then you very well might be able to figure out that kneeling might have something to do. The clue says to pray, which right, and the clue says to pray, which is sort of. So yeah, it's definitely figure outable if you have all the context of all the clues and stuff. It's plus just the fact that it's obviously a suspicious place where you have to do something. I think the red crystal is a little bit harder to figure out, a little bit more obtuse. We'll get to that in a little while. I'm sure there's somebody here that sells. I think there's got to be somebody here that sells a whip, right? Maybe it's this guy. Well, we can't buy it yet. I want to just check that he's here first. I guess we may as well buy that. We don't have to buy it now, though. Oh, he just sells laurels? Where's his fucking whip, man? Maybe it was in another town to the right. Well, we can just ignore that whip and we can just go straight to the Morning Star, I guess. It's fine. Might even save us some time. All we really need from here is the blue crystal. Assuming that it's here. I thought it was here. Oh, there it is. It's always a gray guy that has the crystal. Yeah. Yeah, luckily the blue and red crystal, you just do exchanges, so you don't have to actually pay for them. The whip was in this town? Yeah, I thought it was too, but there might be another town, like, towards the right where you can buy it. I don't really feel like bothering. We'll just go ahead and go to the second mansion. We'll beat it real quick. Hey, Robin, what's up? Everyone's on this now, I know. Well, yeah, I know, because, who was it? Was it Guria that was just playing this? Yeah. Well, Demo did not... This is Demo's sub-request. He did not get to see me play through this. We played through this in Fliptendo recently, but she wasn't here, she missed it, and she was like, "Aw, man, I wish I had missed that," so we're playing it again, just for her. Just for Demo. She can be a part of this experience now. Yeah, another streamer called Hungry Guria, who's a friend of the stream, was playing this blind. Yeah, just, it's like the other day I was watching her. Maybe give her a follow. You know who that is? Her name is Hungry Guria. You know, you can, she plays a bunch of retro games. There's a lot of streamers out there. There's also this streamer called Robin Plays. I call her RJR. Robin Just Robin. But, you know, people who aren't as cool as me will sometimes call her Robin Plays, since that is, you know, what her name is spelled out as. And she also streams games. Maybe give her a follow, you know? She streams all kinds of games. She's really nice. Well, yeah, Hungry Guria is nice too. Okay, so here we are. Second mansion's over here. We're gonna equip our blue crystal. Then we're gonna kneel for a couple seconds. It's gonna wait, because we're patient. We're praying. There it is, see? It's just that easy. You probably found this as a kid anyway, though. Here, let's go ahead and die again. Because you don't have that many hearts, so I just want to refresh the lives. We may as well. Second mansion. Dies immediately. I died on... It was a on-purpose death. Or maybe that other one wasn't, I don't know. I kind of sort of wanted to die on purpose anyway. I wanted to get a life refresh before coming in here. So I could try to see if I could keep the hearts from this mansion. Before we go back and get the Morning Star. I'm hoping to, like, be able to keep these hearts. Okay, there's a secret over there. I don't know if we need to go that way. Getting a lot of slowdown here. We can get a lot of hearts here. If we can just, like, complete this mansion and not die, then we won't need to farm for the holy water. Or, I mean, for the what is it called? The Morning Star. The Morning Star. The second best weapon in the game. Fuck these guys, man. They're lame. I love you too, Scales. I did that just for you. Okay. Man, why am I throwing my health away? That is not wise. I should try to keep this health. Is there a hit? There might be a thing here. Hidden floor? Not sure. I also don't exactly remember where to go. Man. I guess I don't know this game that well. I don't remember the exact route through all these places yet. But I feel like we want to go up this way to get... This feels right. I think the oak stake salesman might have been down towards the bottom. But we already have an oak stake, so we don't even have to bother with him. Therefore, we can save some time here. Okay, this is a good place for us to use our flame. Kill this idiot. Not doing the damage I'm hoping for. Ah, he killed me. Fuck. Hearts are tied to XP. If you throw all the slowly, you can't gain any more XP. I don't think I'm gonna have to... That's interesting. I actually did not know that. But I don't think I really need to worry about that. I don't think I need to worry about that. I don't think that's a concern at all. And this... Shit. This is not looking good for keeping my hearts from this mansion. That I don't think that's gonna happen. Seems unhelpful. Yeah, but like, in terms of practical what's gonna happen, like, I can't see that being a problem to anyone. It was never a problem to me when I was playing this game. What is the maximum hearts anyway? Like 255? Oh, I don't want to break those floors. That's a mistake. Fuck you. Oh, you... Yeah, there's no way we're gonna get through this. Shit, I'm dead for sure now. Well, those hearts are gone. Whatever. We're just gonna speedrun this game anyway. Oh, that just killed me, wow. That's okay, dying is a minor inconvenience. Got stuck here for quite some time. In this mansion? What, because she couldn't figure out, like, where to go? Hey, Tam, what's up? What are you doing? It is a minor inconvenience. This exact spot? Really? Well, she just couldn't, like, not get knocked down. Oh, like, because of that? Yeah. What is more of an inconvenience is falling into these pits. See, if I had a better whip, it would have helped. That's maybe a reason why you might want to get a... So, Demo, if you're playing this game, I would advise getting at least the Thorn Whip before coming here. Or you might want to try to get the Chain Whip. I don't remember where it is exactly, though. It might be in... There's a town around here somewhere that sells it. Somewhere. Hey, Mr. Leo, what's up? Tam and Leo, how are you guys doing? We're doing Demo sub-requests today. Do I want a hint? What? Are you... Sapphire Drew. No, of course I don't want a hint. Oh, I get it. You were joking. That was ironic, right? A Castlevania 2? I mean, what would you need a hint for? What do you even think that I would need a hint for in this part? Oh, for not to... That was just stupidity. Whatever. You get those whips as soon as you can. Yeah, you gotta get those whips as soon as you can. Yeah, is this your favorite Castlevania, Demo? It's a good choice. So I don't suffer Hungry's fate. What was her fate exactly? Like, how long was she stuck here? How long could a person even be stuck in this part? Other than Bloodlines? Yeah, mine is Rondo. But this game is awesome. But mine is Rondo. Interesting that those floors don't come back. Even after you continue. That's interesting. Rondo is hard to top. I agree. Long enough? Well, I should have not been stuck here, but... I mean, stupidly fell down again. Or do you just mean in this mansion in general? Yeah, I guess the idea that we would get through here without continuing is too much of a pipe dream. That was a silly thought. Very silly. Whatever, we'll just farm on the way to the morning. We'll probably end up having to farm in the place outside of the Morning Star. Uh-oh, that might have been very bad. Wonder if maybe you don't even need to go up there. I wonder if you even need to go up there. Or was I supposed to be up there? That can't be right. Maybe. No. Yeah, that would explain why I don't really remember that part very well. You might actually not even need to go up there. She was looping that room for almost an hour. Oh yeah, I think that the steak salesman is over there, down and to the right. This is where you need to go. Yeah, that's... I guess I just never bothered to go up there. I did not remember that room at all. That explains it. She was looping that room. Well, she just made a little mistake. Up there, if you're, despite never beating it, any of them, because you're awful at these games. Well, Demo, they are hard games. I mean, I can understand why you haven't beaten them. They are hard games, but you should really give this one another try. This one's a lot easier than any of the others. I mean, look, I'm dying repeatedly, and it's not really slowing me down that much. You can just die in this game as much as you want. It doesn't matter. It's different from the other Castlevania games. What'd you say, Mr. Leo, about the Castlevania collection? It has 8 of the classic games? Oh yeah, how is that? How is that, Mr. Leo? That Castlevania collection. Does the new Steam version of Octopath have new content? Oh, good question. Yeah, Super Castlevania 4 is really cool. That one's a bit harder than this game. Like, that one is moderately challenging. Arguably the easiest. Well, I would say this game is easier than Super Castlevania 4. But, yeah, it's one of the easier ones. You could probably do that one, too. Now we have Dracula's Heart, which doesn't really have much of a practical use. Aside from just simply, like, one secret. So we'll stick with using the rib for a shield. You think 3 is easier than 4? Sapphire Drew, that's crazy. 3 is one of the hardest. I think 3 is one of the hardest of the mainstream ones in this series. One of the heart of the popular ones. 2 is the easiest, I agree, but 3 is really hard. Unless you're like using the help me code, which I did as a kid. It's good. Oh, it has an English version of Kid Dracula? Wow, that's cool. First 2 Game Boy Castlevanias? Oh, nice. Doesn't have the 3rd one, though, huh? That's still pretty good. Yeah, Skittles is localized in English, that's true. Hey Brigand, what's up? How are you doing? I think that the oak steak guy's over here. I want to go buy his oak steak. I think he's down here. So that we're ready for the third mansion. I will invest. Four is great, it overstays its welcome. Yeah, maybe a little bit. I don't know. I don't know about that. We get another oak steak. We're ready for the third mansion now. I like to be prepared with my oak steaks. Whoops. Whatever. A volume 2. Yeah, that'd be awesome. Heard Legends was omitted on purpose for not being canon. That doesn't sound true. I really don't think that they care about canon. Like, they're gonna admit a game because it's not canon? That can't possibly be the reason. Oops. I was looking at chat. My bad. You got removed it from canon, you like it? It's true? Really? Really? Because Aegis decided it wasn't in canon? Why, though? Why would you even care? Why that one? For Simon to learn how to swim. That's poison water, Skittles. He does know how to swim. It's just that all the water in this game is poison water. It's part of the lore, okay? And it's also hard to whip underwater. And like when you fall underwater and you have a whip, it just kind of wraps around your neck and chokes you. It's physics. I'm poison water, thanks. That's the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me, Skittles. Alright, so we finished the second mansion. Just 3 more to go. 3 more to go. What are we at? 43 minutes? It's taking longer than I wanted, but guess we're on target to get a similar time to, what do we get in Fliptendo? Does anyone want to look it up and tell me? I don't want to look it up because I don't want to waste an extra second. Not too many yeah, true. Candles have trouble underwater. They have trouble existing. Thanks, Sapphire. How many lives do I have left right now? This one? How many hearts do I have? 15 experience, 20 hearts. Okay. That puts us in not a great position. Trying to avoid having to do grinding, but we might have to. We probably are going to have to do some grinding. There's a town down here. I wonder if that's maybe where you get the Thorn Whip from. Get a real whip, Jabroni. I'm gonna get the Morning Star. I didn't feel like buying any of the other whips. It costs money. I don't have time for that. Speed running. The PSP emulation? I haven't tried it, no. For your remaining sub time, you want to pick something on PSP? I could try it. What were you thinking about, Mr. Leo? Entire fully... I know, Demo. It's a real problem. Nobody likes that. Like, I don't think anybody... I think we all agree with you on that. We're all on the same page there. do 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 do. What the fuck is going on? I'm playing this game and I don't know what is happening. What the fuck is... I don't know. Leave me alone, skeletons. Fucking skeletons. Fucking skeletons. They are annoying. They're just made of bones and they want to fuck me up. Stupid skeletons. Some are blue and some are purple. I'm dead. There goes those hearts. Stupid skeletons. That's what I get for trusting skeletons. I thought I made the same mistake as before. Rhino of Blood 2.5. Ah, do you have to see my reaction to that? Can't we just like all admit that it's just not as good and just move on with our lives? Man, I don't really want to do that, but I mean, I'll look into it though. Not having the enthusiasm for that. Hey, Shubinator. Yeah, Simon's Quest. Yeah, we're playing it. Playing it again because Demo wanted to see it again, so we're playing it again. Special encore of Simon's Quest. Trying to see how fast we can play through this game. Done 2 mansions so far. 2 hours and 33 minutes was my previous clear time. I don't think I'm on pace to... I don't know if I'm on pace to beat that. We'll see. Like to... what time do you need to get the best time? The best ending? I've been playing forever. I almost figured everything out as a kid, though. Almost. Almost. Under 2 hours? Oh, we might be able to do that. We might be able to do that. Fuck these guys. Save the animals at the end? Of course, Brigand! I always believe in saving animals. Taking damage to save time. Yeah, it's like a real speedrunner. Uh-oh. Whatever. I didn't die 500 times. It doesn't make that much difference. This could be a problem. Don't die! Oh, we made it. We made it. Okay, good. There we go. That's true. I forgot. Time doesn't count within the mansion, so you actually... The timer that we have is not... Okay, so we don't want to... We don't want to go to the mansion, the third mansion yet. I'm gonna save the frames. Yeah, I care more about the frames. That's what really matters. The Vilgust games. No, I have not. Vilgust? I guess I don't know what those are. What are the Vilgust games? I think, is this where you can buy the Morning Star? This town right here? I'll know for sure when I check what's to the left of it. I'll recognize it. There's that one place that's like a graveyard. Yeah, never mind. I know where it is. I don't even need chat to tell me. They're both on NES and SNES. Vilgust. This is Flame Whip? No, Flame Whip is in the other, that like weird place. Okay, no, yeah. Flame Whip is the one you have to find. We're looking for the Morning Star right now, and that is not here. We need to go a little bit farther to the left first. It's in the town that's over to the left of that one. I don't remember what's in that town. Hopefully nothing important. Also, I don't remember if it's up or down either. I shouldn't even bother trying to kill these guys. Ow, fuck. Okay, I guess I have to. Was it up or down? It might be... It might be down. Yeah, the Sacred Flame. Flame Whip is a cave, you need Morningstar and Sacred Flame. Do you need the Sacred Flame for that? Thought you could buy Flame Whip for 2k. You can buy a Flame Whip for 2k. Really? You mean 200? Yeah, Flip it. The Morningstar is 200. Flip has... Yeah, I have the Sacred Flame. It's free, you just need the right items. You need the flame... The Sacred Flame to get the Flame Whip? Oh, and then it combines it? Oh, is that what's happening there? I never actually realized you needed the Sacred Flame. Wow. Wow. Oh, interesting. Okay, yeah, this is it. This is the town. I'm pretty sure this is the town. I'm gonna do a quick... What do we have right now? Nothing. I'm gonna do a life refresh. Just to give us maximum safety. Yeah, see, we were on our last life. That would not have been good. Too much risk. Okay. Now we just need to get 200 hearts. Which, hopefully, won't... You know, these guys are gonna probably be too hard to kill at night. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I should have got the... Yeah, they might not be killable with this whip. Maybe the dudes in town here, the green guys, will... Maybe this whip is going to be too weak. To like, trying to jump straight from the starting whip to the Morningstar, was that a bad idea? Maybe it was a bad idea. Is this farming going to be really tough now? Very painful? It wouldn't have... Yeah, I mean... Now that I've just freshly tried to do this... They do have double hit points at night, exactly. Now I'm sort of having second thoughts. Yeah. Use holy water to stun things. Well, my whip stun things too. That graveyard to the left of here is a really good grinding spot. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's not so good if you only have a leather whip. I mean, maybe garlic is best for stun locking if you're desperate. Yeah, but the whip stun locks things already, so you don't really need to use holy water to stun things, do you? Oh, I don't need to talk to you. I don't need to talk to anybody. I think that the red crystal guy's in this town too, right? I can't quite remember, but I feel like he might be in this town. Hopefully he wasn't in the town that we ran past. Well, we have to go back that way anyway, I guess. True stun lock, they can't even inch towards you. I guess so, but it's not really necessary in almost every circumstance. If you toss out both rapidly. Whip and water. Yeah, probably, but you can just use the whip, right? I mean, that's good enough, isn't it? Well, okay, I'll keep that in mind. You mean, like, for these enemies that are, like, taking a million hits, you might want to give it a try. Oh, is the crystal guy, like, is he in one of these rooms? I don't remember where the red crystal guy is. We need to find him now. Oh, this might be the Morningstar guy. Sapphire Drew, is the red crystal guy in this town? Or was he in the town that I passed? He might have been in the town that I passed. I'm trying to remember too. Was he on the outside or was he inside? I think he was on the outside. I feel like he was on the right side of town, like on like a middle kind of platform, a middle-ish platform. I think he might have been in the other town actually. All right, I'm not gonna worry about him for right now. I think we might have to go back for him. I'm just gonna focus on getting the Morningstar. We're already almost up to an hour. I'm not gonna beat my previous time at this rate. Bummer. These guys still take 8 hits. This way. Ah, I can't beat those things with this whip. I can't do it. Maybe the mummy might be might be the right kind of guy for me. Because he drops full hearts, and he can't even get up here, so I can whip as long as I feel like. And he respawns if we just do this, right? Yeah, here we go. This is what we want. This dude. Fuck you, give me him with fucking heart. This is the guy we want right here. And we can even still fight this guy at night, too. It'll still work. See? How many hearts is that each time? What is that? 8? Okay. It'll take a little while. It won't take too long. Okay. You know, I think coming right here with the leather whip and not bothering the other whips is not that. Maybe that's gonna work out after all. This is fine. Previous town? Okay. Yeah. That's what I figured. Okay. Okay, grinding time. Hey, Shubinator, how are you doing? What kind of games have you been playing lately? See, even at night, you can still kill this guy like very easily. Takes a long time, but it's still doable. StarCraft 2. Oh, really? You're a StarCraft 2 player, huh? I played a little bit of StarCraft 2. I probably would have ended up playing more, because I've always liked StarCraft, and I thought StarCraft 2 was pretty fun. But yeah, all the people I knew just stopped playing it, so it seemed like there was no point in playing. But I probably would play if, like, I had friends that were playing it, but I just don't. Yeah, I like StarCraft. I don't... Custom maps? Oh, yeah? You like those wacky... Yeah, I played some of those, actually. I played some of the custom maps in StarCraft 2. Like, it had... I think it had, like, more diverse tool set for creating those, or something. I always found it really, really annoying that out of those custom maps, for some reason... The one that got really popular was the Dota map, and that sort of took over and became its own genre. And I never understood why, because I never thought that was one of the better maps, one of the better custom maps. I thought there was more fun. There was other ones that were more fun. I still remember the first time somebody invited me over to their house to play Dota, and I was like, "What the fuck is Dota?" Well, there was actually a friend of Jennifer's. You want to play Dota? Let's play Dota. What the fuck is... I didn't know what it was. It's like, what the And then they were like, I found out it was like a StarCraft map. I was like, oh, it's a StarCraft map. Okay, cool. Can we play some other maps too? Like, why would we... No, dude, we're just gonna play Dota! Dota's awesome! And then there was like... I might be exaggerating. It's possible that I'm not giving you a completely accurate picture, but I remember drool coming out of his mouth that Dota! And there was like drool coming out, and like one of his eyes kind of rolled back in his head. We're gonna play Dota! It's the best! He talked like that. I might be exaggerating a little bit. And I was like, can we play some other maps or something? Like, I don't really know this map that well, but there's other maps that are fun. Other maps? Other maps don't exist. Like, okay, do you want to play some like actual StarCraft? I like the real game too. What is StarCraft? I do not know StarCraft. I only know Dota. It's bizarre. It's a weird thing, that whole Dota thing. And then it became well, League is just another version of Dota. And then the other really weird thing about that is they have this mechanic in the game, which I hate, called last hitting, which means that they have like all these like I mean, some of you guys probably know, but like they have all these like NPC enemies that you can kill for experience, but you don't get the experience until you get the last hit. Talking sports. Yeah, I guess so. Well, anyway, yeah. So you don't. So like, a big part of the game revolves around stealing kills from people, and the only reason that mechanic exists is because of that's just in the original StarCraft, or no, I think it was World of Warcraft, not World of Warcraft, Warcraft 3. I think that was where the first Dota map came from, was Warcraft 3, actually, not StarCraft. Yeah, it was Warcraft 3. Right, the only reason that existed is just an artifact of how the game engine works with Warcraft 3. It's not like they didn't plan that, they just had to make it that way, but people got so used to it that, like, the entire game revolved around that. And it's the most god-awful game mechanic of all time. I think. But man, yeah, no, I still remember the first time I heard about Dota. I could not believe that was like an actual thing. And I thought it was just this one dude. I thought he was just a weirdo. Like, okay. I mean, you know, okay, this guy just really likes this map. That's fine. But the fact that there's like an entire legion of like zombies that like really love that map, I could never understand that. It really just didn't get it. Yeah. And then there was a MOBA that came out, the Blizzard one, called Heroes of the Storm. They took that mechanic out, the last hitting mechanic, because they realized it was a garbage mechanic. But like a lot of people didn't like that because they were so used to that garbage mechanic. I don't know, man. It's weird. It's kind of fun. I mean, I still don't like the concept of MOBAs. I don't find them fun, but I would imagine it's a better game than the other one. Yeah, I don't like MOBAs either. I just, that kind of team game is just, it just sucks. Yeah, it's toxic. It is. I mean, I think that kind of, like, team game where you have to, like, research your character and everybody's got to, like, know all this shit. Because, the games are, like, ridiculously convoluted and overcomplicated, so you have to know all this stuff, and if you don't, then... it's a team game, so if one person doesn't have all the knowledge they should, then they drag the team down. I mean, the game is practically designed to be toxic. I mean, it may as well be designed to be toxic. It can be fun if you have 4 players. Yeah, I mean, it's probably true. But, not me. Same way about Overwatch. Yeah, I think Overwatch probably works better, though. I mean, the same is going to be true of Overwatch to a certain extent. But I think Overwatch's design is better. I haven't played it, actually. I have very little... No, I mean, I know a little bit about it. I should really install that. A friend of mine got me Overwatch, and I was supposed to install and play it. I never did. I really should. I feel bad. Sean, are you here? I think he's here right now. Oh, what is our? Oh, we have 130. Yeah, we still got a lot more grinding to do. Man, maybe I should have got maybe it would have been faster to buy the chain whip. It would have made this grinding a lot faster. Oh well. This is taking yeah, it's taking kind of an unfortunate amount of time. Oh well. So anyway. Damn it! I told him to come. He gave me a thumbs up. Oh well, what can you do? I mean, a marriage of character-driven fighting games with sports games that have consistent playing fields. Yeah, I mean, what about shooters, though? I mean, it's a marriage of shooters and maybe like a shooters and fighting games, kind of. I don't think there's anything really sports. I guess, I don't know, the being a team sport, kind of. Yeah, Jenna's playing Neverwinter Nights right now, yeah. Oh, by the way, guys, if you want to abandon me and stop watching my stream and watch some other stream instead, Jennifer is streaming right now. That is Genocider, friend of the stream. Oh, in reference to Dota? Okay. I guess so. Yeah, I've never played Neverwinter Nights. It's probably not really my kind of thing, although I told her I would play it with her. And I would have tonight, but, you know, promised Demo that I would play her game. But, yeah, I would give Neverwinter Nights a try, I guess. Maybe I'll play it with her next time. It's fine if you're a big D&D fan. I'm not. So, what if I don't care about D&D and I have a sort of somewhat vaguely negative feeling about it? Then what? Then how is Neverwinter Nights not a short game? So it is like a single player, but it's a multiplayer game, but it has like a campaign or something you can play through? Bit too literally? Oh yeah? Yeah, I could see how that could be bad for a video game, because D&D is designed to be played pen and paper with friends, and it's not really designed... It's not designed to take advantage of what a video game can offer. Right. KOTOR or Baldur's Gate? I played Baldur's Gate 2. I thought it was alright. Like, it's not... I wasn't crazy about it, but yeah. I played Baldur's Gate 2 and I thought it was alright. It was okay. Never played KOTOR. KOTOR. Do you guys, when you say the name of that game, do you say KOTOR or do you say KOTOR? Never played that one. BioWare games I don't think are really for me. If you think BG2 was merely alright, then Neverwinter Nights probably won't thrill me. Yeah, probably not. Probably not. You say KOTOR? Literally? Since I don't know how you're pronouncing it, then this... You mean like the way I'm saying it, right? Like KOTOR, right? I mean, you could also say Kader, or Kotar, or Kodor, or Coder, or you could say Coder. Rhymes with motor. I mean, there's a lot of ways you could say it. Like how I'm saying. Okay, now I understand. Welcome back, Cotter. Exactly. Welcome back, Cotter. I say KOTOR, like how I'm saying it, right? Yeah. So I've heard people rave about that game. I'm guessing I probably wouldn't rave about it if I were playing it. Yeah, the BioWare games are not. They're not my favorites. You know, I can sort of respect what they did with those classic ones. Oh, we leveled up. That's nice. We needed to level up, so that's actually pretty good for us too. Maybe the grinding is not all bad. Up your nose with a rubber hose. Yeah, take that, people who disagree with me. Don't care for Star Wars. What, the movies? I love the original movies. I love the original Star Wars movies. Like, the original movies are awesome. Everything else, all the other movies I'm not huge on, I guess. Like, I thought Force Awakens was pretty good at the time, but I feel like it didn't... Upon rewatching it, I felt like it didn't really hold up super well. Didn't really like the new ones that much. And I don't really like the prequels that much either. But I love the original movies. I love the Ewoks cartoon as a kid. That counts, right? Oh, we have enough. Let's go back. I used to love Star Wars. I mean, back when Star Wars just meant the movies, I loved it. Where was that whip again? Was it up here? Alright, that took us like 15 minutes of our 15-minute chunk of time. That's more than we wanted, but what can you do? Translated to be 6 seconds long, so in the early levels you swing your sword once around. In NWI, so you're literally watching your character sit there for 6 seconds, then swing. Oh, yeah, that seems kind of awkward. That seems a bit overlong. I don't mind slower combat systems, but that seems a bit much. Alright, so we upgraded a big, giant upgrade from a leather whip all the way up to, that's the tier 1 whip, all the way up to the tier 4 whip, Morning Star. So we went, our damage was just multiplied by 8. Also, it looks a hell of a lot cooler. Alright, so now we're going to go back to that third mansion. We got to go back to the right. You like the original trilogy, but not much else. Yeah, I'm kind of with you, Brigands. I like, you know, when I liked some of the other expanded stuff. Not really the books. I never got into reading the books, but like I like some of the cartoons. Like I liked the Droids cartoon when I was a kid, and the Ewoks cartoon, and I liked the Ewok specials, and some of that stuff when I was a kid. But I never really cared about the books, though. The originals. Yeah, I still love those original movies. Listen, those are still awesome movies. They still hold up, I think. hold my beer and did the same with the Star Trek franchise. Yeah, it's a shame. I don't really like those new Star Trek movies that much either. And I don't like the new Star Trek show. I've only seen like the first episode and I've watched clips. It just seems horrible, the new Star Trek show. The movies are not horrible. The new movies with the new crew, I don't think that they're horrible. But they're just not very good. They were a disappointment. The first movie was okay, but the second movie was worse, and then the third movie, some people liked it. I felt like it was even worse. Just doesn't feel like Star Trek anymore. They lost that feeling of Star Trek. You mean rounds like 3 seconds? I see. Read every book that came out. Played all the old LucasArts games. Yeah, never played those, but I might like some of those games. Like that Dark Forces game. I wouldn't mind trying. I don't know if that's LucasArts. Did they make a point-and-click Star Wars game? I'm actually not familiar with that. I played some of the old video games. I played the Rogue Squadron game, and I think I played... What was that one for N64 that was a launch game with... Shadows of the Empire? I don't remember. Played some of that stuff. Oh, I played some of the NES and I played all the Super Nintendo Super Star Wars games. I actually feel like those games don't hold up very well, but they weren't very Trek. Yeah, they're just not very Trek. They just feel like generic sci-fi movies. They don't feel like Trek. Yeah. Last Jedi was bad. It was bad. I mean, I don't think it's the worst movie ever made. Like some people think, oh, it's the worst movie. It's not like the worst in this series even. But it was disappointment. It seemed worse retroactively. True. Like when I was watching it, there were some parts I found entertaining, but then like later on when I went back and thought about it, I kind of liked it less and less. Last Jedi. And then the same thing with Force Awakens. Like I actually really liked Force Awakens when I first watched it, but then after rewatching, I felt like this movie. It doesn't really do that much that's interesting. It's kind of boring. It's holding out for the Flipside movie trilogy. Yoda stories. Is that real? Sorry, I'm getting behind chat. I was blabbing too much about nonsense. Shadow's got a PC release. Oh, the N64 one? Beat all 3 Super Nintendo Star Wars games on stream. He showed that I just don't have the patience. Riggin, you really shouldn't. You don't need to. Those are not very good games. I think the first one is still okay. Like, the first one is probably the most beatable, and I think the first one is the best designed of the 3. And it still has problems, but I think the first one's okay. The second one's pretty bad. And the third one I think is like not much better. The second one I think is kind of bad. Super Empire. Yoda Stories is a point and click. Wow, that's a real game, but not in the scum sense they never did for Star Wars, which sucks. Yeah, you would think that they would have. It's crazy they didn't. Let's say they had an entire subplot that literally amounts to nothing in terms of the story. It had a lot of problems. Yeah, that subplot is garbage. I mean, you're right, but it's true. I did kind of like the last 40 minutes on that salt planet, though. At least the first time I watched it. Those original Star Wars games are so hard. You mean, well, the Super Star Wars games, yeah, they are hard. You can play them in easy mode, and they're not too bad on easy mode, at least the first one. You can play the first Super Star Wars game on easy mode, and it's a pretty enjoyable experience if you just want like a nice casual game. I'd probably recommend that because it's not a very well-made game. It's not really worth like learning how to play it on a hard mode. Do I need laurels? Do I have money? I may as well just buy them. What the fuck? They could come in handy at some point. Yeah, I know. They really fucked the character. It's true. They fucked like all the characters up badly in The Last Jedi. Like, what's her name? The main character, Rey. Oh, there's the Red Crystal guy right there. Wait. Oh, I'm in the other town now. Okay. Like Rey barely has an arc that makes sense. Poe, they completely just give his character a slap in the face, and they treat him like an asshole. Like, God, Poe is like one of the coolest characters. I really liked Poe's character in one of the big problems with Force Awakens is that the Poe just doesn't get used enough, and then they used him more, but they used him terribly in the second one, and it's just like, oh man, such a waste of like a potentially very cool character. And then what's his name? The other character, I forget his name, but the guy who plays the Stormtrooper, he was potentially a very interesting character. Like they could have done something with that. Like this guy who used to be a Stormtrooper. That was, it's like the second movie just forgot. There's no arc for that character. They just gave him a dumb romantic subplot, which is stupid. They added a dumb character for no reason. Oh man, yeah, okay. There's a lot of problems with that movie. Let's not even get started. Poe is awesome. I mean, Oscar Isaac is such a good actor. That character, he had the potential to be like the next Han Solo, but they just completely wasted his character. Like that's the secret worst thing that the new movies have done, in my opinion, is that they had this potentially awesome character just totally just fucked over and wasted. The first movie he gets to do basically nothing. The second movie, he's treated like an asshole. When like the real asshole was that pink-haired lady who had like a terrible plan. But Poe was awesome. It's a shame. I mean, maybe the ninth movie will redeem him. You know? I guess I'll probably end up watching that shit. I said I'm not going to watch any more superhero movies, but I might allow myself. Jennifer just loves Star Wars so much. I guess I have to make an exception for that. Empire lists with the following hooks. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you don't have to... Yeah, Empire is amazing. Last time you saw the original Star Wars trilogy... I mean, those movies hold up really well. Wait, what am I doing right now? I was not paying attention. I went too far to the left. I was supposed to use the heart and the ferryman. Okay. Sorry. This is what happens when we don't pay attention. Hey, Colic, how's it going? Yeah, well, you know, we're having good conversation, and sometimes that's a good thing. You know, it's not like the game is not interesting or anything. It's just that, you know, I've played through this game so many times. Even on stream, this is the third time I've played through it. But that's okay. It's an awesome game. But anyway, you watched a couple of Star Wars movies. Not really your cup of tea. Did you watch the originals? You got to watch the originals. Don't watch anything else. Just watch if the originals aren't your cup of tea, then that sucks. But you know, that's up to you. But I love the originals. Kept kidding yourself by saying maybe the next movie will tie it together. Yeah. Well, you know, the Force Awakens is not bad. I mean, I do think it sort of had some... It didn't quite hold together the way I wanted it to, but it was not a bad movie, The Force Awakens. I'll just use the laurels here, I guess. Fuck it. Oh, wait, can I not use them here? Oh, there we go. No, you're right. That's usually the case. If you're hoping that something is going to get better. Oh, okay. By the way, Demo, are you still paying attention? Okay, so back to Castlevania 2 knowledge. So this is one of the most obtuse things in the game. To get to the third mansion, this ferryman can take you to an alternate path. The way you do that is you have to be holding the heart. There's a clue that says that he likes garlic. That clue is bullshit. There is in fact no clue about this, except for like some vague sort of thing, like the heart of darkness is Dracula's weakness, or so. That doesn't help at all. But so you have to equip the heart. Then you talk to this guy, and he's like, "Let me show you the way." So he's showing us the way now. It plays the secret sound effect. He changes color. He's pink now. Because we're in secret lands. So that's probably the most obtuse thing in the game, in my opinion. Although I did figure that out as a kid. Just through trial and error, I figured that out. So I mean, it can be figured out. Like, and you know, you probably would be wondering, what does the heart do? Yeah, it is kind of... I mean, I'm not going to say it's not dumb. It is... I mean, I think it wouldn't be dumb if there was an actual clue about it somewhere. But the fact that there's no clue about that, this kind of sucks. Oops, I wasted my other laurel. I wanted to use holy water. Oh well, my bad. Never would have figured that out. Yeah, I mean, most people wouldn't. But I did, as a kid, I did figure it out. I mean, it is the kind of thing that you will eventually figure out through trial and error. I mean, you obviously know that the heart probably is used for something. So you might just be carrying it around, like equipping it, carrying it around, being like, what do I use this for? And you might just stumble across that. Plus, the ferryman, you know, is a little bit suspicious. You kind of wonder if the ferryman maybe can take you to a different location. There is a clue that says that the ferryman, you do something with him. I do remember as a kid, like, dropping garlic through the ferryman's boat. Like, here's your garlic, and he would just, like, fall through the boat into the water, and he just would not react, be like, what the fuck, ferryman? Take your fucking garlic. Or, like, try dropping it, like, on the side of the boat and be like, don't you want your garlic? A hidden clue? No, I know all the hidden clues in the game. There is not colic. There is no clue for that. Oh, there is a clue up there on that ledge, which is hard to get. We're not going to bother getting it because it's pain. But there is a clue up there. I think that one might be important. Used to make jokes about how holy water is primarily used to find holes. Haha, I get it. I get it. You just watched John Wick 3? Oh, that came out, right? Oh, see, I don't really care about new movies that much anymore, but that's one of the rare new movies I actually care about. I'm actually interested in that movie. So it was a good time, huh? How did you feel like it compared to John Wick 1 and 2? Yeah, I like the first one. I guess my thing now is any superhero movie... No, not... Any action movie that's not a superhero movie, I get excited about. Oh, there's a clue here, I think. Yeah, there's a clue. Forget what this one says. Let's see. Kind of obvious. Wait for a soul with a red crystal. Oh, that's one of the most important clues in the game. Yeah, so that clue right there, that's actually not that hard to find. I mean, it's kind of obvious that there's something there because of the weird shape of the blocks. One of the most important clues in the game right there. Oh, there's the stake guy, I think. We already have one, so you don't need that. Might pick that up on the way back. This series is the best. Yeah, the John Wick movies, the Mission Impossible movies, the Fast and the Furious movies, all series that I think I like more now than I probably would have in the past, just because I'm so sick of superhero movies. Any action movie that doesn't have anything to do with superhero movies, I just kind of embrace now. I'm like, thank God, an action series without superheroes. Even dumb stuff like the Fast and the Furious. But the John Wick movies are good. I especially like the first one. The second one was kind of more on the dumb fun kind of... Oh, another series that's really good, The Raid, by the way. I wonder if they'll make The Raid Part 3. Oh, here's one of this game's bosses. This game's bosses are really weird. They're sort of optional. We're just going to let this guy kill us because we need a life refresh. They're kind of optional. I mean, you can just walk past this guy and we don't need to kill him. See? There's no boss music. It's not mandatory to fight him. They're almost like optional bosses. It's one of the weirder things about this game. If we do kill him, he will drop a special item. This one, I believe, is actually optional. I think it's just the golden dagger, which you do not need at all. Yeah, it's just like, bye. He's so easy, too, compared to, like, Grim Reaper from Castlevania 1. He gives you the gold dagger. Man, they don't mess up. There's no typo on possess there, for some reason. Yeah, it's funny, the golden dagger is more powerful than the silver dagger, but yet the golden dagger is much easier to find. Pretty weird. Alright, here's the third body part. The series is the best. Yeah, that series is really good, man. I guess, like, as far as, like, current action series, probably Mission Impossible is my favorite, but John Wick is really good, too. I don't know, I need to watch more martial arts movies. I also kind of like, I tend to like anything with Keanu Reeves. Keanu's kind of like a national treasure. I'll enjoy 3 more than 2? Maybe. But I'm looking forward to it. If it's just like crazy ridiculous, I'm okay with that, kind of. This was a CV2 redaction thing. Oh no, I'm just playing the game straight up, Tam. I feel like the redacted thing is it's cute that somebody decided to make that and try to, you know, fix the game's problems, but I don't feel like it's really that necessary to play that game, that version. I think the original version is fine for most people to play. There's not really that many things that need to be fixed about this game. I don't, like... Whenever people complain about the slow-moving text in this game, it just kind of makes me roll my eyes, like, oh man, Castlevania 2 is such a terrible game. Like, the text scrolls really slow when it goes from night to day. Like, that's your big complaint with the game? Come on, bro. Somebody's spoiled. Because you have to wait for, like, 2 seconds for some text to scroll, like, every, like, 5 minutes or something. That's your big problem. That's a really weird complaint with this game, I feel like. People complain about weird things sometimes. But then again, I have seen Kung Fu Hustle. That's a great movie. What is death cannot die. Oh, is there a secret here? Oh, that guy just went through the wall for no reason. So I didn't like the Star Wars movies. You watched it. The Star Wars movies? You watched a ton of martial arts movies growing up. Why would that make you not like the Star Wars movies? You get a Wait. Oh, I should have bought... we passed the steak guy. I should have bought another steak. Oh, hold on, let me go back and get it again. Return to making this game proper? Oops. Well, never mind. I just lost all my money. Maybe I should get it anyway. I guess I'll just farm the hearts. I'm worried. I don't remember, like, the positions of these guys. A lot of these guys are kind of on your way anyway. But I feel like there's at least one oak steak guy somewhere that's, like, out of the way. I don't remember which one it is. Well, let's try to... Did I just wait? Did I waste... Oh, is that what I did? Oh, I threw it! Oh, I didn't even realize that I did that. Wow. I thought I was throwing... Well, that sucks for me. I have to buy another one. Fuck. Okay. I didn't even realize that I did that. I thought that was a dagger that I threw. Sounds like the work of Dracula himself. The battle scenes were boring. Oh, in Star Wars? Yeah, you know, I don't really... Yeah, I kind of agree. That's another thing that's wrong with the new Star Wars movies. The battle scenes are kind of boring. I don't know why. You guys talking about the sports game? They won? Who won? What sports game should I care about? Well, the amazing hacks of this game. Oh yeah? I guess there's... This is one of those games that has like a ton of hacks. Like this, Metroid, Super Mario Brothers, Zelda. These are games that have a ton of hacks. I know, Tam. I've been a little bit distracted by chat. I've been very engaged by chat today, so I'm not playing at my best here with this game. I apologize. But, you know, sometimes it's not a bad thing to just like to engage in conversation with your stream and, you know, let the game sit in the back burner a little bit. It's not a bad thing sometimes. Fuck you, give me some hearts, fucker! I'm gonna rage. I'm gonna do some monkey rage if this guy doesn't give me some hearts. Like the Galactic Battles in Force Awakens. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I guess the battle scenes in the new Star Wars movies kind of just put me to sleep. I just don't really care. But I feel the same way about, like, fight scenes in superhero movies, too. I like fight scenes in, like, movies like John Wick and especially, like, I like Mission Impossible, like, stuff that feels a little bit grounded in reality, or stuff that's just, like, over-the-top stunts that's, like, the lightsaber duels are kind of boring, especially when they, like, go on too long. You just want to say you worked on a hack? Yeah, Sapphire Drew. I've worked on multiple hacks of Metroid for the NES. Like, especially when I was younger, I was obsessed with Metroid, and I always wanted to make my own Metroid. And I tried multiple times to make my own Metroid hack, and I never finished them. I never did. I wish I had finished one to show off. Actually, I do. There was this program called Game Maker. Oh, I have plenty now. Okay. There was this program called Game Maker that I played around with a bit in the 90s, and I did make like a finished Metroid hack in that. I think I might still have that. I should see if I still have that and we can show it off in stream one day. I might be able to get that to run in DOSBox. Not really too sure. Too nice to rage? I mean, I'm not too nice to rage. I try to be nice, but not too nice. But I'm not... It's not that I don't really... I just don't really... It's not that I'm too nice. I just don't really believe in raging at games most of the time because I feel like you should take responsibility for your playing. You know? So, like, if you fuck up in a game, I feel like you should always tend to consider it your fault. You shouldn't really blame the game. I don't really rage at games. I'm not perfect, but I try to play... I feel like I gravitate more towards streamers that play in a more zen way. So I try to be a bit more zen when I play. And sometimes I don't so much rage at the game, but if I feel disappointed in myself, like I should be doing better, sometimes I kind of rage at myself. You should finish one, never too late. Yeah, well, maybe. Maybe Sapphire Drew, we should go back and I should show off my, my Game Maker Metroid that I made a long time ago, because I think I still have that. I think I do. I raced at you once when I pointed out he wasn't wearing any pants. It's true. I was like, fuck! And like, then I actually, true story, I went to Skittles' house, I stalked him, and I actually killed Skittles because of that. It's true. I mean, Skittles died because of that. It's really sad. And, you know, luckily he was able to, like, resurrect him, but... Well, Skittles, that's because you said you were like, hey, I'd love to see... It was, you were like, I need to see your boxers. Show me. And I was like, alright, if you really... And then you were like, ha ha ha, and you pointed and laughed, and then I shed a tear. I mean, that wasn't cool, Skittles. I think the darkest dungeons sometimes make you... You never said that? No, I'm pretty sure that's how it happened, Skittles. Skittles, listen. Don't get into revisionist history here, Skittles. I remember what happened, and I believe that's how it went down. I think the darkest dungeons sometimes make me wake up your neighbors. Oh, yeah? Yeah, I know that game. That game seems kind of cool. I wouldn't mind playing that sometime. So we have the red crystal now, right? Okay, so we can go... This time we'll take the normal path. Don't retcon your embarrassing path. You don't retcon your embarrassing path, Skittles. I'm on to you! Enter the Gungeon has made you angry? Yeah. Well, see, no, I'm the opposite, though. Like, games like Enter the Gungeon and Spelunky and these roguelike games, they don't make me rage because you go into those games with the It's all about your expectations. Like, you go into those games with the expectation that you're gonna die and that you're not gonna finish them. So, like, if you die... So, when that happens, I don't rage. I don't think I've ever raged at Spelunky. That's the roguelike that I've played the most, Spelunky. I never really felt particularly mad. I felt disappointed, but... Maybe if I guess if you're, like, doing really well and you, like, come up a little bit short, you feel disappointed, but, you know. But what like, makes me the most... What inspires the most negative emotions in me is it's not so much the hardest games, because the hardest games, you know, I expect them to be hard, so I don't... It's the ones where I think that I should be doing better, the ones that I thought were easy, or I felt were easy, and then I, for whatever, either I suck at them, or maybe they weren't as easy as I wanted to believe. Then that makes me feel sad when I play them, and I don't, because I feel like I'm letting myself down. But if we were to play, like, Holy Diver or something, I wouldn't rage. I would just, like, I would sit there and I would grind it, because I already know I'm going to do that. Like, why would you get mad? You know you're going to be sitting there, you're going to be grinding it for, like, dozens of hours. You sit there and you do it. What's to get mad about? My annoying positivity. Well, you know. Pretty negative when people use toilet humor. I didn't say I don't get negative, I just say I don't rage at games. So games with bad level design? I mean, like, I don't, bad level design doesn't make me mad. I think it just makes me laugh. Like, if level design, we've played games with bad level design on stream before. Wait, what am I doing? I don't want to be here. Oh, I know, I want to go to the cliff, right. We've played games with bad level design, it's just usually just funny. Fucking hate dying in the same stupid spots over and over. because I know better, so it makes me so fucking mad. That's why I can't play Dark Souls games. Yeah, but Demo, you already know that they're hard games, so like, didn't you expect to die over and over again? It's not like you think that you should be winning. Like, it's okay to die over and over again in Souls. Like, everybody does that. Everybody dies over and over in Souls games. There's nothing embarrassing about that. Oh yeah, Demo. You want to know a little bit of trick? A little trick for this part here. These blocks. It's really easy to die on these blocks. You know why? Because they've got a peculiar quirk. So if they're moving down and you jump off them, you do a shorter jump. It affects your jump arc. If they're moving up when you jump, you get a nice big jump arc. So they affect your jump momentum. If you don't know that, you might be wondering why you just fail these jumps. For these jumps, you really need to jump when they're moving up. There you go, a little tip for you, Demo. Knowing it's gonna suck doesn't make it suck any less. Well, I mean, it doesn't. Just don't look. Try not to look at it that way. I don't know. I think it's also something that you just have to. It's kind of like you just have to play more hard games. Like if you're not used to playing hard games, it could be a whole different thing. You're just not used to it. It's like swimming in deep water. No, it's not like it's like swimming in cold water. You have to get used to the water first. You know. I know your relationship with Souls games. Yeah, they're my favorite games. Okay, so here is another one of these secrets where you have to duck. This time it's with the red crystal. We actually saw the clue for this. The only problem with that clue is it says you have to kneel by Deborah Cliff. But it doesn't say what Deborah Cliff is. So you have to sort of intuit that this is Deborah Cliff. When I was a kid, I made a faulty assumption about what was Deborah Cliff, and because of that, I was just not able to figure that out at all. But I think there is somebody somewhere that tells you that is the way to Deborah Cliff. You should be able to intuit that if you're not a dumb kid like me. But, you know, we all make mistakes. Enjoyable difficulty and not a frustrating difficulty. Well, as you get better at games, you know, what your definition of enjoyable or frustrating might go up. I mean, yeah, if a game is just too hard for you, then maybe, I suppose, you might want to play a different game. So we have the stake already, right? Okay. Let's see. Mansion 4. Where do you go here? Do we go this way? This doesn't seem familiar. I'm not really sure. Maybe we might. Yeah, I think this is wrong. I don't think we want to go this way. I think we want to go up. Isn't the Death Star reference in this somewhere? Yes, it is. There's somebody that says something about a Death Star. Yeah, I don't know if that's meant to be a Star Wars reference or just a really weird thing that an NPC says. Oh, this is a dead end too. Okay. I got a steak. That's what Nana-Cider wants. Nana-Cider's always talking about how she wants steak. Oak steak. Where's the steak? Bring me the steak! You're gonna burn it! Bring me the steak! Bring it over! It's like charcoal! You're gonna burn the steak! Don't burn the steak, guys. Nana-Cider would hate it. That was not Nana-Cider. Maybe it was. Let's pretend like there was a Nana-Cider impression. Oh, I forget what you do here. Oh, you gotta break these, right. Because those spikes kill you. Yeah, I don't know either, Mr. Leo. I have no idea. Probably not a Star Wars reference. Yeah, like, it could just be like some random weird thing. It might not be a Star Wars reference. Maybe they meant to be like, oh, it's a deadly star? I don't know. Yeah, exactly. Nana-Cider is so old-fashioned when it comes to food. She thinks that you need to eat red meat. Like, it's important to eat red meat, like, at least once a week. I'm so not down. Oh, this This is the mansion with this. Yeah, this is the weird one where like the steak guy is like up there, and that like getting to that guy is like kind of a big pain. We can skip all of that because we bought the steak from the third mansion. Demo, another tip: buy the steak for this mansion in the third mansion ahead of time. It'll save you a lot of trouble. There you go, Demo. Another pro tip. And don't eat steak. It's not good for you. Nah, it's fine, I guess. Yeah, cow died in this meal. Cook that shit until it's black. Really? Sometimes you're invited to a place that serves it. See, when we like steak, we kind of like it more medium rare. You don't need to like it bloody, but well done is enough. That's the way to do it. Really, Mr. Leo? Wow, you're that man. You know, Mr. Leo, don't ever say that around Genocider. She will choke you. You will actually get choked. Don't let her ever hear. She does not like people who, for some reason, she hates people that like their steak well done. I think she thinks it's a character flaw. You will die. Don't even say that. You like burnt food? I mean, I guess I don't disagree. Like, I do like some things burnt. You know what's good burnt is bacon, actually. I like my bacon burnt. Toast is good, a little bit burnt. Not too burnt, but like a little bit burnt. Yeah, some things I like burnt. Not steak. Not steak. I like my steak a little, I guess like kind of medium, like a tiny bit rare. Not too rare. Jennifer likes it a little bit bloody. Yeah, they are. Well, Mr. Leo, as you know, if you even dare to suggest that you might eat steak with ketchup, or even like A1 steak sauce, people will get really bent out of shape about that too. It's like putting ketchup on a hot dog. Try saying that in Chicago. You'll die here. People will kill you. You like your bacon black? I don't quite like it black, but I do like it a little burnt. Okay, we got 4 body parts now, right? Yeah, okay. We've got the nail. What the nail does is, it's not an essential item at all. You don't ever need to use it, but it, you can actually do the ducking trick here, I believe, right? You can do the ducking trick here, right? Does it work? Yeah, and you can go down here, and I think... Does this go... Where does this go? I don't think you... Oh, yeah. It goes to... This is what goes to the flame whip, I think. Right. That's right. The flame whip is here. Which is good. We can get that. That's true, Skittles. There's a 78% chance. Yes, she's always looking for somebody to choke. Char and burnt. Yeah, I guess I prefer it. I like it charred, not necessarily burnt. I mean, I probably will eat it burnt, though. Yeah. Fried onions to come with it. Yeah, I agree. Like a steak with either fried or even better, like caramelized onions on top of a steak. Really, really good. I'm not really a big steak eater. I don't eat steak. I used to almost never eat steak. We've been having steak though recently because Nana Ciders, she is like a big steak fan. She's always like, "Where's my steak? I want a steak." For some reason, she's really huge into steak. I don't know why, but she's weird about it. She almost thinks it's like a health thing. She thinks you need to eat red meat to like get energy or something. I don't know. It's weird. Power to burn away evil. Steak tenderloins with peppercorn cream sauce. That sounds really good. So yeah, I'm not a big steak eater, but like lately I've been eating more steak. So yeah, I like it with like caramelized onions, really good. Also, really good. Just take a little bit like butter. Just rub some butter in the steak. That's delicious. I did that for Nana Cider. She really liked it. Oh yeah, like. Jennifer will do this sometimes too. She'll make like a cream mushroom sauce for steak or for chicken. And it's really good. I do like that. You're having chicken for dinner. Well, you told me about the chicken you were making. I bet you were making like a roast chicken. Roast chicken is delicious too. So you're not a big meat eater. Yeah, I'm not a big meat eater. I've sort of been forced to eat meat lately. But I'm still on the vegetable train. I've sort of transitioned to being like more of a vegetable guy, and I'm on that train. I don't think I'm gonna get off of it. Good for her. No, that's true. I mean, older people do need to get protein. I don't think she needs steak. Like, if she doesn't eat... for some reason, she specifically seems to want steak, you know? I think chicken would be fine. Getting protein from other sources would be fine. She doesn't... I don't think she needs to eat steak, but... Yeah, but you're absolutely right. Like, old people do definitely need to eat meat. They need protein. It's more important for them. And they need to get as much calories as they can, so they don't lose too much weight. Like, it's different. They kind of have the opposite concern of a lot of us. All dark meat. Yeah, ribs. I like ribs, but they're not my favorite. But I like them. I like them. I could see why you might not, though. I hope I'm going the right way. Does this go to the 5th mansion? Wait a second. Am I going the right way right now? Yeah, the 5th mansion is in the middle of this like giant swamp, right? I think I am, actually. I think I am. I think this is right. I mean, steak is delicious. No, I mean, I still like meat. I just try not to eat it. I try to eat it less often than I used to. I try to have more meals that are like purely vegetables. Oh, I guess I can't cross this without laurels, huh? I do not have any. Fuck, I wish I hadn't have used up those other ones. Oh wait, maybe I can. If I start from that middle platform with full life. Yes! Some Texas brisket. Yeah. This sky's giving you a seizure. Okay, really, Demo? The red? Just don't look directly at it. Making you hungry? Yeah, I don't know. It's not really making me hungry though. I don't know. I'll talk about meat. Thinking about meat doesn't really make me... It doesn't get my appetite going the way it used to. Even steak. I'm still not like that big of a fan of steak anymore. I could take or leave it. I mean, it can be very good, but I'd be fine with never eating it again. Same with hamburgers. I used to like hamburgers more. I kind of don't care about hamburgers as much anymore. I'm sure it would be, Demo. You love a good hamburger? I mean, hamburgers can be very good. I just don't really crave them the way I used to. You know, like, a good hamburger, yeah, but good hamburgers... There's kind of a world of difference between like a good hamburger and a mediocre hamburger. Have I tried the vegan burgers? Yeah, I have tried them. They are good. And I would eat them. I would eat them more. Oh shit, we need another steak. Speaking of steak, we need a steak. We'll have to get the steak here. We couldn't really collect another one in the 4th mansion. Let's see if I can remember. Hopefully it's like not too out of the way in this one. The guy who sells it in the 4th mansion is a huge pain to get to. They're bringing Impossible Whoppers. That's kind of funny. Yeah. Like, I don't know, like, even vegan burgers are not really, like, my thing either. Although, I do really like black bean burgers. Black bean burgers are really good. But I like black beans a lot in general. This culinary discussion. Oh, is this... Here's the steak guy. That was easy. Wow. Whoops. Fuck. What's our level right now? Still 2? Whatever. I don't care. We don't need too much more to buy that. I better not jump down there. That would suck. Because I would not be able to get back up here. We only eat white meat now? Yeah, I mean, yeah, I like white meat too. No hippie stores in Portland. Stop lying. The green zebra. Come on, skeletons. Give me your fucking hearts. What do you think, Demo? After watching me play through this, do you think you can do it? Demo, it doesn't look that hard, does it? You could do this. Like, we're almost through the game already. If you know what to do, this game is really not that hard or long. Probably won't remember everything is. Yeah, but you can just look at the map, though. It's not that hard. Or you can just follow my video as like a video walkthrough. Better yet, Demo, just stream yourself playing, and I'll come into your chat and I'll just tell you like what to do. Doesn't that sound good? There you go. See, that's why you need to stream, Demo, because then you can have people help you. Oh shit, I was supposed to jump there. Fuck me. I forgot about that part. Man, I always make that mistake when I play this stupid game. Okay. Oh well. You want people looking at you? You don't have to have a camera, though. You can just not have a camera. There's lots of popular streamers who don't even have cameras. Cameras are not necessary. You have the confidence? Ah. Well, you should, Demo, because I think you're awesome. So, listen. It's only natural that I think that awesome people should have confidence. I mean, if you're awesome, you should be confident. And since you are awesome, it just seems like maybe you should be confident. A little bit more confident. That's all I'm saying. You could always stream and you could not have a microphone either. That way you're practically like a ghost streaming and nobody even knows who you are or what you are. Cameras for people with my good looks. Yeah, right. Let's pretend like that's the case. Oh, you could drink. There you go. You're not entertaining. You don't have to be entertaining to stream. Just look at everybody else. Just look at... Have you watched my stream? You don't have to be entertaining to stream. Just ask Skittles. Oh, here's the second boss. So this boss is actually mandatory to kill. Pretty silly boss, because it's a very, very simple pattern. You just sit here, wait for the fireballs to stop, and then you just jump up and hit it a couple times. Very simple boss. Probably the biggest problem with this game is the bosses, to be honest. Zelda's Kid in the stream for a while, no microcam. Yeah, there are people that do it. You can definitely do it. And you do not need to be interesting. Camilla's mandatory because she drops the cross, Asian Waste. And you need the cross. I believe you need the cross to be able to get into Dracula's Mansion. Although, see, there it is. Although I'm not completely sure to what capacity you need this, but it is mandatory for some reason. I think you might not be able to. I think you might not be able to break those blocks at the end without the cross. Never actually tested it though. We had this discussion last time and I forgot what the deal was. Garbage dating games on stream. You thought about streaming date night with Demo? Oh, I thought we were speaking Japanese for. Yeah, you should do date night with Demo. You should. You should. I'll come to your stream and I'll boost your confidence. And if you play a retro game, I can tell you what to do. It'll be fun. There you go. Deemocore. Yeah, there you go. Deemocore. That sounds pretty good. I would watch that. I did because I thought she was talking in Japanese, Skittles, alright? I thought it was a Japanese word at first. So I was like trying to be cool and pronounce it in Japanese. Honest mistake. Oh, who's this guy? What is... I beg of you to take these laurels. Oh, free laurels. Sweet. That's awesome. Oh, I'm glad I came over here then. Okay. Nice. Baka! Date date. Date mo kore. Nani kore? Nihongo wa hanashimasu. Ima Nihongo wa hanashimasu. Okay. Tenchi ni Naruman. I don't understand that actually. Karimasen. Choto Wakari Mas. Yeah, what does Naruman mean? Hi Daku Dori. Hidaku Dori. Hidaku Dori. Hidaku Dori. Oh. Hidaku Do. Oh, Dori. Dori. Still done. Hidaku Dori. I don't know what that means either. Kikaku? Oh, Kikaku? That means plan. I know that. All according to Kikaku. What was the Japanese phrase of that? Kikaku Oshimasu. Something. Man, I just want to be able to speak Japanese. Demo. Mara Benkyo. Oh, Irimasu. Kanashi. Mada Benkyo. Just listen to the one song. I know song in Japanese, it's uta. Yeah, I'm trying to turn Japanese, but it's not working. Naru means become. Naru. And mon, well, I know mon is gates, but I don't know if become gate doesn't seem right. Tenchi is like angel, right? So ni would be like 2. So angel 2, become an angel. I think mon must be different in that context. Become an angel. Oh, okay. So the gate part is not relevant there then. When are we gonna go to Japan? Told you you got transit fee. I don't know. I'd love to. I want to go to Japan. Lead you to ramen. There's a slight possibility this winter, Demo. There's this. I definitely not in the summer. Maybe fall. Well, like not winter. Maybe like around November, like the same time we went with Sean last. Was it last year that I went? Yeah, it was last year. I don't know. Maybe. I'd like to. It's hard, it's tough though. We got to watch out for Grandma, which means that it would be tough to. I would want to bring Jennifer, but that would also double the cost too. Man, I'd like to go. I don't know if we have the money to justify it. I want to go, though. I want to go back, because this is so great. Halloween, your birthday. Well, that would be a good time. I don't know. Maybe I'll have to. We'll have to see what our financials are like at that point. Get back! Your time should have been about 7 minutes less than it was because you wanted to show off the dead end swamp forest. Oh, that's true. I did. We won't bother to do that this time. Okay. Actually, yeah. I need to go downstairs at a certain point. I believe Dracula's castle is on the downstairs level. But that's ahead of this, I think. Do we have all the things we need? We do, right? Okay, let's just go beat the fucking game. We're gonna get a little bit of a better time than last time. I also got like more of the items when I was playing before too. You motherfucker! Oh, here, let me just kill myself. I'll make it much... Oh. Let me just kill myself again. Why not? Do I have experience? Nah, it doesn't matter. And I probably won't get to level 3 anyway, so who cares? I am not going to bother. No reason to. I think I'm on the right track going this way. Mon is a suffix to express a strong feeling towards... Oh, okay. Yeah, so that's what that... Right. But it also means gate, but I just... Words mean like a lot of things. You have to kind of know what the word means based on the context. But I didn't know that meaning of that word. Strong feeling towards it. I did not know that. Expressed with eagerness. Oh, I see. Tenshi ni naru. So Tenshi ni naru would just mean become an angel. Tenshi ni naruman, I will become an angel. You can do someone else's request and save your hour for the time to stretch your chicken. Okay, Demo. Well, we're not quite done with the game yet. Oh, we gotta take the lower path, right? Yeah, I believe it's the lower path. It looks like we're not going to have a full hour left, Demo. We might have, like, 40 minutes left, I'm guessing. Whatever it is, I'm going to put it down in the sheet. And you can save that up for another time. That's probably for the best. Being a 1-up in that swamp. To replace Duolingo. I want to try Rosetta Stone, but I haven't buckled down and... I haven't taken the plunge yet. I haven't bought it yet. But I should. But, it's got so much... I guess I keep having so many other things going on. I don't know. I just need to do it. I just need to take the plunge and just do it. But no, I've still been, like, doing Duolingo every day to, like, brush up. Shit, this is the right way, isn't it? I thought it was. Not sure about this graveyard, though. No, it must be. Close to done? I am close to done. Well, assuming I'm going the right way right now, probably another 10 minutes. Mon has a lot of meanings. Monda. Mondai means question, right? Mondai? And then Shitsumon means question too. Oh yeah, so right here, Demo, these are the blocks. You cannot break these blocks unless you have all 5 body parts and the cross. If you do, you can just break them with the nail, or otherwise you can use holy water. And I'm just using the nail. Yeah, well now I know for sure this is the right way because we broke the blocks. We found the bridge. So, yeah, we're gonna beat our time from before. But of course, like, we got a lot less items than we got before. Last time I think I actually, like, tried to get... I think I was trying to get all the items before, too, when we played last time. And we still beat the game in under 2.5 hours. So, will this mean that we will have beaten the game in under 2 hours game time? Because it's over 2 hours on our clock, but... time doesn't move inside the mansions, right? So it should be well under 2 hours game time, right? Right, Drew? Like, we should get the, quote, best ending now. I recognize one of those kanji, but, Mondai and Shishiman use Mon. But the Mon Asian Voice is talking about is different Mon. Different character. Yeah. Yeah, once you start getting into the kanji, it gets so complicated. Different Mon. Yeah, I don't know that stuff yet. Hey, Demo, if you're still here, you can watch us beat the final boss. Here we are. It's gonna be over real quick. Don't blink, you might miss it. In fact, let's just completely trivialize him and let's use... I didn't know if you were gonna like go off and like, you know, cook. I'm gonna use the laurels to completely trivialize this. But I'm sure we probably don't need them. And then we can just keep whipping with... Just sit here and just spam our flame whip and he will just die. Oh, he does do a lot of damage if your level is low. But he did not one-hit us. We're level 2. I'm on day 10. It's be less than 1 week in game time. I'm on day 10. What? So this is not the best ending? Going to the game? Although the confrontation between Simon... Why do they make him so sexy in the anime? Dracula should be sexy. Oh, don't talk about the Netflix anime. We don't speak of that here. Has concluded. Simon couldn't survive his fatal wounds. I'm not a big fan of that one, Demo. Transylvania's. Oh, I'm sorry, Demo. Well, I really like you, so forgive me. Only hope is a young man who will triumph over evil and rid. Oops, timer. Timer! Stop. Thank you. Rid the city of Dracula's deadly curse. Yeah, I don't want to get into that. I'll get off on another rant if we start talking about that show. Let's not. The end. So that's kind of seems like the worst ending, or one of the worst endings. But here's the thing about the endings in this game. Okay, you can ask me about it later. All I'll say is, if you're going to make a Castlevania anime, maybe you should use some music from the actual games. You know, since the games have like a wide variety of amazing music, maybe you shouldn't have generic music that sucks in it. I'll just say that. Here, okay, so Castlevania 2. The endings in this game are fucked up. I'll show you. I actually don't even know what ending I got. There's 3 endings. Legends of Localization. Did Castlevania 2's endings get mixed up in Japanese too? So here's the Japanese ending. You might be surprised to know that the Japanese ending is in English. Oh. Oh, they just changed the text. That's right. But anyway, here's the bad ending is this great. Oh, we got the normal ending. Oh man, we didn't get the good ending. That sucks. Yeah, see, what's weird about this game is that the normal ending, which we just got, seems like the worst ending since Simon doesn't survive. The quote, bad ending seems like a better ending because it says that people are free of the curse forever and you'll always be remembered for your bravery and courage. And then the good ending, I guess, is probably the best ending, but both The good ending has the surprise where the hand comes out of the ground, like Carrie style. But yeah, the endings are a little bit messed up in this game. It just doesn't really make sense. Like, what is the bad ending and what is the good ending? Why does the good ending look thrice as creepy? Yeah, exactly. I don't know. I beat the game on day 10. How can you tell what day it is, Sapphire Drew? So it's not 2 hours. It must be less than... Oh, it's based on how many day cycles there are. Were you keeping track? I wasn't keeping track. How did you know it was day 10? Does it say in the menu? I guess Red Sky is good, yeah. But yeah, if you want to read about how the endings were changed in English, you can go to this Legends of Localization website, which actually this is a really cool website for like reading about how translations were changed and some interesting stuff. But it talks about how the translation is different between the endings and how the ending text don't exactly match up with what you would expect. Yeah. So anyway, all right, Demo. It says 208 on the timer, but we like wasted a little bit of time. So I'm going to knock that down to 205 for you. So you have almost an hour left, so that's pretty good. You got 55 minutes left. You can just save that up for like your next game if you want to. It's up to you. But I know you're going to go cook right now, so Drew has not made a request yet. Drew said he was still thinking about it. And we don't want to rush him. Oh, when you pause the game. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Use an ad blocker. I do use an ad blocker. I mean, I do, but I have to turn it off in a lot of websites. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what you were seeing before. I don't know why there were ads there. I do use an ad blocker. I mean, how can you not? Think about it for a while. You might want to save up like a couple extra hours in case you want to do something a little bit longer. Yeah, so what we're going to do right now, it kind of depends on you guys. We certainly have more time you could stream. If somebody here wants to use some more of their hours, Mr. Leo and Skittles have got more hours. Skittles actually had a second game, which we could play. I guess we could go ahead and do that if you want to do Jockey Crush right now. But there was also, like, Nachos had some hours, a bunch of hours. Legionary Shark had a bunch of hours. Sapphire Drew has a bunch of hours. Zerg Hug Party. We were going to wait and do his next month. Wham has got a couple. Dan Schoening. Did you use yours? Yeah, you used yours. Ribsta has one, and Liquid Wesker has one. So we got some people. I don't know if some of those people are not here. But, I mean, Skittles is here. Go Skittles pick. Okay, hey, thanks for requesting it, Demo. I appreciate it. Go start your food. I hope you enjoy cooking. I'm sure it'll turn out great. Making websites is a lot of work. You don't use ad block. Yeah, I understand that. And, I mean, it affects me, too, ad block, because, like, on my website, if you block my ads, it affects my own money. So I appreciate when people like don't block my ads. And I try not to block ads of sites that I know the revenue is important to that person. But I put a new page up today. You'd rather other people have a turn first? Hey now, what game next? Xenoverse? Well, that's what we're trying to decide, Xenoverse. I might do more sub-requests. King of Demons is your third pick. Oh, that's good. That's very good, Skittles. I really wanted to play more of that game. I wanted to beat it, so thank you. He beat it in one stream. Well, I would like to do that too. Well, if nobody on the sub list here has a request that they want to do right now, I can just always go back to Fliptendo. I know Sapphire Drew is very excited to see more Romancia. Would you guys rather I do more Fliptendo? Yeah, you're right, Asian Waste. You're right about that. What do you guys think? I mean, Skittles, it's really kind of up to you because you're the only person here who... Well, Mr. Leo has already said I should default to you. So if you're going to default, then that pretty much just leaves Fliptendo. No. Oh, I was missing some chat there. I keep forgetting that my iPad likes to eat chat. What year are we on with Fliptendo? Oh, we are on... We're still on 1987. We started 1987... It's a long year. Back in... on game number 208. So that was like last year sometime. And we've been on it. We might have been on 1987 for over a year of our own time. Like 1987 in Famicom time, I think is lasting longer than a year for us. You're cool either or. Alf will eventually be your fourth pick. I should beat it, you're right. You're not going to say no, but the people can go first if they want. Well, maybe I should just go ahead and do Jockey No Crush. Or Jockey Crush. Because nobody else... a lot of people who have requests that they could pick are not even here. Like, who else? I mean, and the others who are here don't know what to pick right now, so... Skittles, I'm just going to go ahead and play Jockey Crush, alright? Yeah, Mr. Leo needs to think about it some more. Sapphire needs to think about it some more. You can probably wait. Okay, Sapphire. Yeah, you can watch me pronounce Jockey Crush weird into infinity. Jockey Chan. Let's just play Jockey Crush.